I don't know. It's not me. I didn't change it. Maybe, what if you do it the other way around? Or do you have to do the plus sign? I don't know. What was the source that told you this? Oh, maybe you have to be a member? I could see something like that. A perk. That would be cool. I could see that. I could definitely see that. So now that you put them next to each other, feels Rain Man would really go well with the old man. It just feels fitting, like old man in the rain. He's got that look to him, you know? He's looking a little sad and whatever. I could see it. I could see it. Be right back. Let me close some things. Get some RAM back. I was gonna say to let me know when you're back, but you wouldn't. If you weren't back, then you wouldn't hear me telling you to let me know when you're back, so then you wouldn't be able to let me know when you're back. Anyway. It's September 7th. Weather. The morning was still very cloudy, and because of that, the ground was still wet for quite a while. Sun started coming out between 9 to 10. So things have dried up more. Not super hot, not super cold. At times it felt like a fall day. At other times it felt like an early summer, late spring, late summer. Obviously now would be more fitting to label it as late summer, but you know, still. It didn't quite have that fall briskness. Though at sometimes there was a breeze or a gust that would give a little bit of that, but so right now I'm launching a game, which is why I'm still on this screen. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to close more stuff, like you know, Discord in particular is where I'd be putting my eyeballs. I don't know. I don't know for sure. You know what's annoying? The activity feed, it'll show like a channel point redemption, and then it has the little like triple dots. You're like, oh, that's like options. Let me click that. And the only option there is report reward redemption. Why isn't there one that's like completed redemption or something? Like, why do I have to go to manage reward request first? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I understand that that is an overall place, but you should. Why would it only be report? The only thing you can do on any of these options. Actually, that's not true. If someone follows you, you follow back, I guess. They really should change that, though. That's pretty poop. That's pretty poop, as they say in the business. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna close Discord for now and hope that that will be good. I think it will. I might not even need to close it, but I'd rather stay on the safe side, you know? Might as well. Now, there is a new Pokemon trailer, and I didn't actually watch it yet. So I'm kind of interested in doing that. Though I also just realized there was something on Discord I wanted to be able to pull up. But I don't know how I'm going to do that now. Maybe I can use my phone. It's going to be kind of obnoxious that way, I think, though. I could double check with it. It won't be that bad. I won't have to reopen, I don't think. You're back. Okay, perfect. Let's talk about the Pokemon trailer. I haven't watched it yet, so this will be my first time actually watching it. That said, I have seen individual pictures of the new Pokemon that show up and some other details of other characters that show up, but I haven't seen the video itself, so let's see. So those were 3 new Pokemon. So there's fast travel. That's nice. There's the Crabman. Face off against rebellious students, Starfall Street. It's a bit of a weird name because it just looks like a dirt road, but maybe? I don't know. I don't know if this is something they've still done recently, or if this is something they're bringing back. I didn't play Sword and Shield, but the fact that it's just like Grunt A instead of a real name, I don't know if that's something they stuck with from before, or if that's just new. But that is a thing. So yeah. Anyways, Team Star. I think that means these are like the Team Rocket. Is that the idea? Goth GF. Mela is the boss. Okay. Purtle. Wait, you fighting the whole car? Okay. So I think this also showed a feature about like auto battling, that scene where the person was running right here. This like there's no UI or clearly no static stuff. These are like just fighting on their own. So I think there's auto battling. Purtle's always an interesting one. Okay. So it's showing us the 3 different like stories you can focus on or jump between. So one is those evil people. The other is some mystery, I guess. And we get our look at the first new Pokemon of the video. We already know about Arvin. Too busy visiting the lairs of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. Okay. Brigatito using Energy Ball, I would assume. Well, that's a big boy. Boss battle? Boss battle. The Stony Cliff Titan Cloth. How do I feel about that name? It's okay. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just a name. It's fine. That thing's the Stony Cliff Titan. No Cloth has got any business. Okay, so Cloth isn't the name of specifically that one. That's just the name of the Pokemon. Okay. So that, I imagine that means it's gonna be almost kind of like the, what is it, Sun and Moon? You have to face the different like boss Pokemon or whatever. And then the old-fashioned gym. This lady's 100% gonna be the champion. Right? I mean, come on. Cupcake Chef Greedent. I like that. Jigglypuff, and is that a Venonat down here? You can't see it. Down here? Oh, this is that Pokemon in Sword and Shield, right? That's like really fast. That's a Shinx. Can't quite tell what those are, but... Ita? I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it, but... We know about Nemona, sorry. He looked pretty different from his model there, but maybe that was just because his model had a bit of a smirk and a smile, whereas this art has them all depressed looking. Grass type gym leaders are usually on the upbeat side, so this is a bit of a twist in that sense, I suppose. Also, how does his hair have like cactus spikes? I don't quite understand that one, but it'd be pretty funny if he had that cactus like Pokemon. It's like Markata or something, because everyone always forgets about that one. But it looks like gonna be like, oh, just a Smoliv. That was uninspiring. Sudowoodo is not a grass type. Until now, he's finally a grass type. Let's go. That's hype. Whoa, hold on. I have no idea if this confirms any new Pokemon or not. Who the hell is this elephant thing? Bottom left. Drowsy. Medicham. Tropius. Go-Goat. I think we already knew Go-Goat. Pretty sure we knew Scyther. Pretty sure we knew Gyarados. Oh, how am I blanking on his name? A dragon guy. He was in the anime. He starts out as like a little blob man. His story was sad in the anime, but like also happy at the same time. Zangoose down here. Chansey. Meryl. Serena. How am I not remember this guy's name? Fucking Bob guy. He's purple. It's not Slug, but like it kind of is. It's fucking, what is his name? Goodra. But initially it was a Sliggoo, and the okay, that's why I was thinking Slug. Okay, so I wasn't off base. Whooper. Free room. Wait, can you have multiple of the bicycle? That shot just had multiple of the bicycle in it. That's kind of... So these are the 2 of the 3 new ones shown. The one was the crab we already saw, and these are fucking Mega Men. Just some casual Mega Man characters as Pokemon. Okay. There's certainly a thing. don't know how I feel about the Mega Man characters. So one of them is, I think, firefighting or something. Forget. Let me pull him up. Let me pull him up. Let me pull it up. Hold on, hold on. Take a look. Okay, so I think these are also exclusive to each individual game. Armor Rogue? Armor Roge? One of those two. Okay, so this was I was caught off guard because the description is Fire Warrior, so it's like firefighting, but apparently it's Fire Psychic, which is a little... It kind of makes sense because he uses a gun, kind of, so I guess, but... Yeah, anyway. Fire. Flash Fire ability. Its set of armor is belonged to a distinguished warrior and is the source of the energy used for its psychic type moves. It also uses the psychic capabilities of this armor to control the fire within its body. That's... This description, I feel like, just gives more questions. And this description is like a description of an old Pokemon where they didn't actually think about implications. Like Cubone sort of thing. But this is a new Pokemon, so they should kind of be thinking about that. Like, what do you mean? Every one of these belonged to some warrior in a past life? And then, but all the armor looks the same? And if they didn't have it, they would just be fire types? Is that what you're saying? What are you saying? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It believes in a fair fight and will challenge an opponent head-on no matter how much stronger an opponent is. It specializes in using its sturdy armor to bolster its defenses and take down enemies with high firepower. It has a somewhat unique move, armor cannon. So Mega Man shot. Fire type move. Moves both its, it does a shot. This is one of the more powerful moves it can learn. It lowers his defense and special defense in exchange for that power. Sure. Let's read about fucking... Who is this? Mega Man. Hero? I don't know. So despite being blue, it is still a fire type. And it's a fire ghost with fast fire. Alright. It dons an old set of armor steeped in grudges and wields blades made of fire and ghost energy. Again, the old armor thing. Just like... Haven't we gotten past this not thinking ahead stuff? In battle, these blades transform into great swords to increase its power. Cuts from the great sword leave wounds from which life energy will flow. Willing to do anything to win. Prefers close quarter combat and isn't above using tactics such as sneak attacks and surprise attacks. It uses its quick movement to capitalize on its opponent's blind spot, then close the distance and slashes. It has a special move, Bitter Blade, which is a fire type move that gathers lingering regrets of the fallen into its sword, allowing it to focus that bitterness into an attack. The sword then absorbs life energy from the wounds they made. Usually HP restored of it. Okay, so it's like a dynamic punch. I was trying to think of another physical life drain move because all I could think of were things like Leech Life and Giga Drain, Mega Drain, Absorb. But Drain Punch is like that, basically. Except this is a fire physical move, so that's pretty unique. I still don't know how much I love these designs. I would put it this way, they look cool, but I don't know if they boom or take. If you showed this to me, I would have thought it's like a Digimon or something. I don't know. It's more of the type of thing that I don't want to see than what I do want to see from a Pokemon. I suppose that's how I would word it. Yeah. Just not really what I'm looking for. I think this design actually is pretty cool. The crab is fine. The eyeballs are creepy, but I think it's still fine. The pig is fine. The name being a meme is kind of annoying, but I don't like the eyes on Smoliv and Palmy. Fido's okay. Cyclizar, it's fine. And Titan is just like a giant beast thing. Sure, whatever. I could be convinced. I could be just like, I don't know. It's like you look at these, right? Smallville, this, all these creatures, these creatures. Okay, it's a little weird. Okay, it's weird, but it's like a big beast thing. A dude, like this could be this could be a guy in an anime. This could be a guy in an anime just wearing armor and clothes and you wouldn't know. But no, this is a creature that you're gonna capture inside a ball and give commands. And then you have Mega Man, which has armor from an old warrior. Why? The reason old Pokemon are given slack for that kind of thing is because it was old and no one thought it would really matter. I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright. Well. Yeah. I have thought about that before. Like, what happens 20 years from now in Pokemon? It's just gonna all be crazy. I think what they would want to do, I don't know, like on one hand, in the best interest for, they're incentivized to create new Pokemon because they're incentivized to then be able to sell merch of new Pokemon, plushies, artwork, keychains, you know, the whole 9 yards, instead of just reusing ones that exist. I think if they added less than 50 each new gen, it would be a lot better. And then instead you have a mix of regular ones that already exist, and then you could do like Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon, where you had whatever we want to call it, you know, the region variations, where you had like Alolan Executor or Alolan Ninetales, right? Because that way you still have a similar, you know, it's like the same thing, but it's different. But I understand that it can't just all be that the whole time. Like, there has to be some new stuff. But if I think the best long-term play would be to add like smaller amounts than what they're adding. I don't know. But they're always gonna have slots they already have to pretty much always do, right? The 3 starters, they're always going to want to make 3 new starters. Those are just gonna sell a ton of merch. Whatever. Legendaries, assuming 2 at least. 2 main legendaries. Right, so that's 5. That still leaves plenty of room to add other new ones, but I don't know. Do you think they perform focus groups? I have no idea. The thing is, I don't even know, like, how would they do that? Everyone knows what Pokemon is. My business related brain would say yes, they do, but I also feel like there's a chance they could easily not be. Like the practicality sense of how that's how most things work nowadays would make me assume that yes, they do. But at the same time, I could see them having enough of a big group or whatever that they could, again, not do that potentially. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a Fall Guys event, but I put that there because it has been a little while since we've done Fall Guys. So that's a potential. I know we did a bunch of SAP on Friday, so I don't know if that's what people are interested in. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's got to be something coming up, right? So I at least want to check. And then showdown or watch some videos or whatever. So okay. Before going to Magic, I'm gonna put this bowl back. But how's RuneScape going? How is Le RuneScape? I'll be back in a moment. Changing the category here before I step up, and I'll come back and read your message. Alright, I need to do a look away, so I am going to look away. Okay. But I also need some water, so I'm gonna do that too. Curious to see how the Super Auto Pets video does that went live today. See if it does the same as the other two or worse. If it does similar, then I'll probably upload, or I'll probably schedule. Like, I have one that I already uploaded because I did 2 recordings yesterday. Tomorrow I do already have scheduled the next part of Vero's story. The next 2 would be Thursday and Friday. But if today's Super Auto Pets thing does decent, then I was thinking the one that I pre-uploaded in case I want to make it go live, I can have that go live Friday or something. I don't know. So it's a bit of an experiment. That said, I think I still want to do, I know I would still want to do other videos of the normal things like Unity games and whatnot, going back in time a bit. I don't actually know what would be next up. I think serials are all caught up, I believe. I do still have to finish Celine's story, but as far as non-pad goes, I don't know if I would have to find a new Unity section to download, or if I would have to do some other I don't know what would be next. But anyway, 50 fishing, 60 woodcutting, 50 cooking, 50 woodcutting, not paying. Your 2 brothers both are, so you miss out on a lot of stuff. So this pile of colors that's on the screen is one of the 2 deck options in my mind. This was a free Phantom sealed event. And as much as I want to do like the 5-color nonsense, I just don't think we have enough of the right dual lands, is kind of what I came down to. I built 2 versions. I built this one, and then I had built out a normal black-white deck, because I think we have some decent black-white cards. The sad part is that we would miss out on like Soul of Windgrace, a couple of, we have like, we even have 2 blue rares I didn't even put in this deck. Just because I was trying to minimize double blue, trying to minimize that. I also just don't even think this is that great. Like, it's a board wipe, but it's not, because they just get 2/2s out of everything. So there's scenarios where I could see it being good. But I could also see a lot of scenarios where it's not that great either. And I don't think our red was quite good enough. Yeah, the red was a little bit lacking to try and do like the blue-red thing. As fun as that would have been. So, I don't think this is good. I think the mana base is stretched a bit too thin, even with this guy being rainbow and then this lady being rainbow. You'd be left with, so for 2 black cards, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 sources. Oh no, 5. You have 3 of those. And then reds, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like a maybe. I think the black white deck's gonna be. Did I vote yesterday? I did not. I didn't even cross my mind. I guess I just didn't know that was happening. Okay, so I'm taking this apart, but I wanted to show it, to show that I at least looked around for it to see if I liked this plan or not. All right, let's take out all of this. Let's probably take out that too. So black, white cards, please, and red. We want this. We want this. Maybe that. Yes. 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 Sure. Yes. Actually, no. Yes. 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 Probably not. Yes. 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 Am I saying the word yes enough? We could maybe splash red for these kill spells. I'm not sure. We'll think about it. Definitely the dual land. Definitely the black-white card. And then I think that is kind of what we're looking for. I guess we got to double check the colorless cards here. It was just primaries? Oh, okay. I didn't miss anything too big then. Yeah, we have like almost every black and white card here, so this is probably fine. I don't think I want to do the defender thing. There's only like 4 defender cards that I have in black and white. I could potentially try and splash a green with the white green, or a red with the red white. For the green, you would get the repossession, which is pretty good. You would also get bite down. You could get this guy, though that doesn't really help much. The badger. Like, it's like medium stuff, but nothing amazing. Besides line breaker, but that's 2 green, so that would be too hard to cast. With red, though, if you just go red, you got all these 1 red pip cards that are all very good. So I think that's more of where we want to be. That said, let's just pump these up randomly a little bit. So 14, 15, 16, and then just do this, and then let's count. So we have white cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Versus black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's more white than black. What do we have for roots? I think all these red cards are really good. This one I think definitely stays in because we're going to be white anyway. So if we did get to kick, that would be fun. I don't know if I want 2 of the Fire Nado, is the thing. I think 1 makes sense. I don't know if I want 2. I also could conceivably put in this to up the domain, which only really affects You know what? It affects this. It means I could, in some rare cases, kick this. It means the Shadow Prophecies get a lot better. Most of the cards I have are only 1 pip. There's only the Citizen's Arrest and the Extinguish, so I think this is not that bad. If we go down one of these, so now we'll have 6, 7, 8 white, 8 black, and then this could be one or the other. It's not bad. Could conceivably go down to 7 black and then 9 white. I don't know, maybe. We'll think about it. But we have to take some cards out first anyway, so it's like, why rush into fixing the mana when we gotta fix what cards we're playing? What do we have here? I don't think we really need this guy. This guy's good. I haven't actually played this set, by the way, so I imagine we're gonna get owned by people that have been playing, but it is what it is. We gotta take out 4 cards, huh? I don't really need this guy, I don't think, this defender. It does make the drain thing better. Oh, it's not even a drain, but we could take out a Shadow Prophecy and just leave in 1. I don't know, card draw is usually pretty good though. We could make the red a little bit easier here by taking out both these Jayas and just leaving in this, this, and that. Yeah, it's probably good. That's probably a good idea. We have Binding and Extinguish for the bigger stuff anyway. I feel like that's fine. So we have to take one more card because we got what? 14, 15, 16, 17. It's actually going to be kind of hard to get these red cards. Maybe I should put in a mountain. Well, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. We gotta take out 1 card. I mean, I guess we could take out this thing. It is nice to just kind of fly over and peck for 1 a bunch of times. Any creatures that I don't like here? Toxic Abomination is the one that I'm looking at the most. For something to throw away. It's either that or the Battlefly Swarm, I guess. Battlefly's pretty good on defense. I don't know, man. I don't know the format. I think I'll do this just because if there's a random flyer, maybe I have a better chance. Let's see what happens. I think the most likely problem to face would be not having a red source for the red cards. Actually, I definitely need more red sources than that. I definitely need more than that, but whatever. I didn't rebalance. I can after this. Let's see how we do in the first round. Alright, perfect mana. We have some random cards. I think I'm okay with this. I'm not gonna throw away this hand. This could easily turn into a get flooded hand, but I think I gotta accept it. What the heck? That means they're probably looking for lands, would be my guess. So I'm gonna play this guy instead of the tap land. Well, it either means they're looking for lands or they have everything they need, so they're looking for creatures. Like, it's either one or the opposite, I suppose. Play this first in case they kill it, I guess. Or maybe in that reason you do it the other way, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, that's pretty good for me. Let's attack. Okay. Now, it would be tempting to play this, but I think I would rather play this. Because they haven't played a single card yet. So, I would rather them target something else with a kill spell first than target this. Because they gotta be able to do something here, surely. Like, okay, stun. Alright, I guess. Oh, they're going. So they might be full rainbow. Okay, then that means we gotta get moving here. Let's play this. Let's attack. This guy costs 7. If he kills anything, it'll cost 1 less. Alright. It does mean they're definitely gonna kill this thing. Yep, that's not a surprise. I do get to scry, which is nice at least. Yeah, we want this. We want to draw some cards. We definitely want to do that. Because we can't play this Writhing Necromass thing anyway. I also think we should just do this right now. Yes. In case we draw something we want to play. Put up to 2 of them in my hand. I will do this, and I will do this. Then we will attack. Alright, so we're looking like there's things that can happen. Kind of seems like they're maybe stuck on lands, or they're just slowly gonna try and kill one thing at a time here. Not sure. Okay, they are going for the slowly kill one thing at a time plan. I think next turn... Yep, get that out of here, that's good. Pass. My turn. Another swap was not exactly what I was looking for. Create a 1/1 to avert target creature. Okay. Want to do that, or do I want to just play? I think I'm gonna want to play the big man instead, because he'll attract some stuff. This thing isn't gonna be stunned anymore. They're just going full control, it seems like. I don't know what board wipes there are, but there you go. There's another extinguish. We're getting a lot of value out of these scries at least. They haven't played a single creature. I think I kind of just gotta keep going to threats. And I think here I go like this. Create the bird. When I enter the battlefield, if it was kicked, there's X damage or X number of target creatures. Yeah, so then let's do this first. We want to start on the bird. We don't want to give them cards. And I'm gonna save this guy because I think I want to kick it to try and get a kill, perhaps. Okay, that is tougher. Where X is the... Where X deals target or any card of a creature. Okay. Put a 1/1 counter up to each of 2 target creatures. Okay. Deals X damage. Target any target where X is number. Okay, I'm gonna attack with this. They're not gonna want to block it because of Death Touch. Because if we can get it low enough and then attack with everything, then we could just kill it with this flash thing. That doesn't really matter. Attack with this thing. I probably should have put a counter on it because then it would incentive him to get rid of it, but we can't kick it, so we won't. Leave this land in hand in case I somehow have to discard 1 card. I don't know. I don't even think that's possible though. I think it's just there's discard 2 cards. So maybe I should have played the land so then I could flash it in. Although the kicker wouldn't do anything, I guess. You know what? You could use this on defense. I didn't really think about that. It deals X damage to any target or X number of attacking creatures. So that could be their attacking creatures in theory. Well, let's see. They're at 7. I'm not gonna block. I attack. When I do this, it would do 4 damage. That's fine. It would do 4 damage. They would have 2 blockers. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Okay. I think we gotta do this first. One and 2. Then we play this. Yeah, we just wait one more turn, I think, now. Because then we can do a way bigger. We can just like skydive to kill them. So. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we could just straight up kill them. Now they might attack this turn though, so I will have to block. And I don't get the death touch from the swarm, which is a little stinky, but okay, that's fine. They have 2 mana, so maybe Lightning Strike is like the best option, or something where they tap this thing. I don't know what they would tap to make a land be blue or something. They're thinking about it either way. Do this to start, freak him out a little bit. Okay, there is a disaster scenario where they have an Essence Scatter, and they use the Pixie to tap make one of the basics into a blue, and then, yeah, that would just be bad. That would be a lot of bad stuff. Okay, I think we win. Do I win? I win. Let's go. Good start, good start. I don't know if that was too reserved on that or not, but I don't know, it worked out, I suppose. Results-based thinking works once again. Okay, so got my win. Get me a CAD. This is fancy looking. I don't know how good or bad that is, but so this, because it's this like phantom event and it's this special event, it's not like a normal draft where or whatever where you try to go to 7 wins. It's just really getting 2. So this could, the good thing is that it means that we can keep going until we get the amount of wins we want, which means I could go the crazy rainbow deck, but this is kind of slow, but whatever. Yeah, okay. I think I'd play the Defender before the Pilgrim Legend guy. Ouch, that's not great. No, this is still fine. It can block and trade. That's fine, actually. It can block and win, and then now it can block and trade. Except they're probably going to have a pump spell or something. I would like to have this out before this gets killed. So I might next turn, depending on what happens here. They're thinking about it. They're thinking real tough. But if they want to, it looks like they're considering if they want to try to kill this or if they want to attack and then try to pump. I think that was too much thinking for me to just let that happen. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, okay, we pass. Now I think I would block the brawler. Next turn, play this guy. Turn after that, play this guy. Uh-oh. Right, that part's not as great. We might want to get rid of that right away, actually. That's fantastic that they didn't attack. Put up to 2. Well, it's both, I guess. So this is going to do X plus the number of basics. So this would do 3 damage, killing this thing. That's pretty good. You could also just kill it with this. They're definitely gonna do a big attack next turn is the thing. That's my main issue here. I think we're gonna go with the greedy route. I think we're gonna go with the greedy route. It would cost... I mean, if they had a lightning strike, I guess they could kill this. But it's gonna, you know, the ward 2 definitely helps here. I mean, I can understand them both wanting to attack and not wanting to attack. Okay, now I can understand them not wanting to attack. Okay, I can understand them wanting to attack, I guess, as well, but... Interesting. Okay, so this turn, I think we gotta go like this. And then I think we gotta either create a 1/1 flyer. None of these have trample. So we either do this and create a flyer, or we save the artillery blast, which does 3 damage, so it could kill the brawler, I guess, or it could kill most of these things. But I think the counters will be pretty good too. So I think I'm gonna do this. This is definitely a little sketchy. But we do gain life because of that. They got 2 cards in hand, huh? Do you have a way to kill me? Am I getting run over? They don't have amazing attacks, but they definitely have some attacks for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have left up artillery. Because now I'm kind of forced to block with some of these guys, but I can block with the 2/2. Okay, so then it comes back as this thing. That's okay. This has to block this. And then I guess this, you're gonna block this then. Not ideal. They have no cards in hand though. The other problem is that this is not gonna get to do anything, which is not great. So yeah, I think the artillery blast play was definitely better. This makes me lose 2 life, so I cannot do that. I could do this to gain 2 life, but yeah, we're waiting. We're just sitting here and waiting. We can't lightning strike either. So we're sitting. As much as I want to do this, this move would kill me, so I can't really do that. We're living on the edge here. I don't think we have any other ways to gain life besides this prayer binding, so that's a little spooky. That's not really what we're looking for. Okay, yeah, that's something I'm looking to do this to. And then do this. Put myself back to 2. Definitely dangerous, I understand, but we gotta try and catch up, so we gotta make some moves. Also, that's a big card. It was a fucking 3/3 that makes stuff. Alright, that's problematic. A bit too many lands. A bit too many lands. Yeah, that one turn where I did the bird was bad. I should have just left up, oh, that's funny, actually. Should have just left up the artillery. I guess this doesn't work, so I have to pass. But I don't see how I could win with what. Oh, do I gain 3? Mana 3 lets you gain 3 life. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. If I had red for Lightning Strike, it would be enough because I could kill both, but alright, yeah, I think we should probably put in a red source or two beyond that one tap land. So it's the tap land and then it's the rare land, so it's 2, but I think you want a third. I think you want a third. Let's do this. Actually, hold on. How many? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so it's even. Oh no, it's slightly more than one of those, but anyway, the point is, these are even basically, so I guess you take out one of these, and then we get a mountain. Mountain. Game freezes because of the search engine. Solid game. Solid game. There, the mountains. What mountain do I want? Bob Ross Mountain. Let's try again. I mean, we've talked about it before, but I just don't understand the RuneScape thing. Feels like it would be something you could kind of just train a bot to do. Aren't you just like basically clicking and redoing the same task over and over? I really don't want. You know what? I can play the mountain or the swamp first in case we draw a white. We'd love to draw a plain, so then I can name this as a different color. What the hell? Alright, no, we gotta play this as a white card. And then I guess I'm doing this. I guess if they play another swamp, they can make that thing a 3/3, huh? Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, well, okay, they can only do it that way. But they're not gonna attack with it, surely. They are? I have to block. They probably have a pump spell, but I have to block. Yeah. I mean, you gotta. You kind of have to. Multiple bodies, that doesn't work. If Evolved Sleeper is a cleric, put a Death Touch counter on and becomes a 3/3. I guess I'm doing this. It doesn't feel very efficient, but at least it does something. You can block the 3/3 and trade. And before another pump spell. Or some other kill spell type of thing. I have to block this. Yep. Sounds about right. But then you lose. So that costs 1 in black. Would have loved to have drawn a land there. Now I just have to play this Death Touch guy. And I'm just gonna have to instantly trade it, which is dumb. Except they've probably been saving a kill spell for something. If they kill this thing, I kind of just lose. I think. Well, if I draw a land, I can prayer binding it, I guess. They're certainly thinking about it. What the hell? Oh, because they couldn't kick it? They could have kicked it and they didn't. They messed up. They definitely messed up. Because they could have kicked it and killed this and then had a full attack. So, I don't know what's going on. They must have some other play? Some other pump or something? No, they just made a mistake and then made it worse. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. I think I have to get rid of this. Well, they don't have many cards left in their hand, at least. That's unfortunate. This is probably not going to kill anything of value, and then this is worse than the Weaver, so I guess we do that. I only have to discard one card. Yeah, okay. So, let's do... I guess we're doing this? I could play 2/2 drops. Let's just do that. I was thinking there's like a play where I could maybe do the Shadow Prophecy and then draw a land and then play a 2-drop. I guess I still could have done that, but I like getting some creatures out there is not so bad. Let's do this. Okay. Put this out there. It's -2/-2. If I attack with this, I can trade, I guess, so I'm doing that. Okay. Feel like they didn't read what that does or something. I don't know. Seemed like a strange choice. Activate only if a non-skeleton died this turn. Okay. Enlist. So if I give this -2/-2, then I block with a 1/1. Seems fine. I am losing a lot of life from this annoying Thran portal, but I think we gotta do this. Really not what we wanted to see. And then I guess I'm gonna be blocking maybe with this Resolute thing. We're both top decking, except they have 3 domain and I have 2, so both of my Shadow Prophecies have been divinations with -2 life. And they mill the creature, so that means both of the cards they drew are fire. I mean, I have to just play this now, because otherwise they would make me discard it. I think I gotta. My life total's low. So they have another creature though. Okay. Okay. The game is definitely favoring them. They have a threat that can reoccur. And any top deck they have, I would imagine, is going to be better. But that might not be true, but at the very least, they're going to have more life for a few turns here at least. Okay, alright, we're still doing okay then. Alright, we've done the better draw off the top first. Okay. They don't have green, right? No, so that's just a scry 2 draw. Still good. Probably help them find at least one decent thing here. I'd be shocked if they don't have something. You can't even play that card. Better just to attack with everything. Virtually the same as enlisting. They really aren't drawing anything, huh? Find that a little hard to believe. They scryed true and then drew an extra card and nothing? Wow, that's crazy. Very unlucky on their part. We had like 3 dead cards and then a removals. We were looking, despite the dead draws, the one card I did have that I could play was a pretty good one, so. What do I get? A card that does stuff. Alright. I think I'm magicked up. I think that was enough for me. You could technically keep going and then I could try like the rainbow deck or whatever, but I'm not that interested in doing that. Not that interested in that. It's been an hour and 15. 6:27. Well, RPB, what do you think? Would you prefer? I think we were thinking to check Fall Guys, right? That's kind of what we were looking at, from what I remember. Your candle is pine scented. Nice. Yeah, let's check Fall Guys. I might still do a stretch break, but let's check before I do that. Stretch break at least. Got an update as well. It is an Ethernet connection, so maybe it's not reached. Seems like a bad grammar for some reason. Yeah, you're almost thinking like rotched. Just make up a word. I rotched. Sort of like, you know. I drank, I drunk. Kind of thing. I rotched. Or yeah. You reached. I feel you. I was trying to think of another good example, but drank drunk was the first one that came to mind. What was the first one that came to mind? You reached with a T. I like it. Water is pretty good, huh? So the reason I'd rather check first before stretch break is because it'll bring us a little closer to 7, so that way when I get to do stretch break, by the time it's over and we're just standing, it'll be a little more even amount of standing and sitting, unless I guess I end stream. Unless I end it early. So if no Fall Guys, then the other things that we listed, why am I like yawning? Would be Super Auto Pets, Showdown, Mario Maker, watch some videos from PILs. I think are the three or so activities on target. Now I realize that might come across as a not planned, but not really. I mean, I had to take time yesterday to make those MTG decks ahead of time, so that I wasn't sitting there doing it for like 30 minutes at the beginning, which is not usually the most interesting, especially when you already don't really know how the game works. You don't even really know how the game works, so I thought it'd be a good idea to try and do the deck building ahead of time. And then I figured, well, Super Auto Pets I've been enjoying it. I don't know, and it's a decent one for you to watch while you play RuneScape, because you can kind of just glance over, see what's going on. What did he just put a garlic on a camel? What's he doing? You know, whatever it is. He put a pineapple on a dog? Just start naming fruits and animals and then... Mario... Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do Mario Maker. I'm not gonna lie, I do not want to do Mario Maker. I feel like my skills likely have fallen off. Because we have played it a while, and then I'm gonna give... Last time I went back, we got put in against like an Ultra S triple plus like 7K rating guy the first game. Like, what the hell? I'm just coming back. Give me a warm-up match with some A's and low S's at least. I lost S rank from that. What the... I actually don't think it was that game, but it was like a follow-up one. But still, the point is... throwing me out there to the Lions. Throwing me out of the damn Lions. Thumb down and everything at the end, even if I did win. Execute him. I'm gonna try to time pausing this music with the Fall Guys music coming up. We'll see how that goes though. Oh right, the screen doesn't have it. I wasn't that far off, right? I wasn't that far. Alright, do you have some special event? Honestly, even if there isn't a special event, would we be down anyway? Just because it's been a while. Got a couple runs in, you know? There's still plenty of modes I've barely done. I've only done the team soccer mode once, you know? Alright, I think this means there's no event happening. Because usually there'd be like, you press R once and then there's an event. Or no, it'd be here. Yeah, it would be here. And this is... Slime climb time? What even is this? Is this different from the normal? No, that's just the normal. Blast ball trials. I've done that a billion times. Maybe. Do I care about doing slime climb time? We could just do some solo fucking run it, you know? It's been a while. I feel like some solo wouldn't be the worst thing, you know? Revisit. However, abrupt cut. Definitely should stretch break before. Speaking of my body failing me, anyway, the point is, my upper right back has been sore today, and maybe part of yesterday, but I don't know what. I didn't do anything, so I don't understand why. Why is my back bad at me? Who knows? Okay. Alright, I have a video for us to do during stretch break. But before we do that, we're going to change category to just chatting. Then, I'm going to go in the other room, refill my water, going to urinate. I'm not into the water anyway. Then grab an apple, then come back, then we watch video, then we Fall Guys, I get a crown, maybe more, then maybe finish up with some sap or showdown or something. Or videos, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Anyway, not that one.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank
Yo. I will say RPB. I was a bit surprised to hear you say you were cold. I do realize it's like if you went outside right now, it would maybe feel a little cool, but having your house existing as it is, or whatever, computer on, windows closed, it would. I mean, I guess if you had your windows open, my windows are still open right now. Maybe if your house is like all open design and you can't close your door. I feel like if you're able to close the door of a room you're in, it will like like pretty quick. Especially if there's a computer or some electronics going on. You know? You know what I mean? Windows open and you're not bundled up. Yeah, you know what? Let me step out over here. Because it is, you can't see me, but I am standing outside of my room now. Out of the computer room. And it is definitely cooler in this room, because this is the room that has the windows open. But it's not cool enough for me to be cold. Maybe if like the breeze came in through the window or something. But I don't know. Anyway. All you have is your phone and being Chromecast on the TV. Oh my god, Mom, I'm on TV. The story of Quake on the Game Boy Advanced. We're gonna learn about it. Let's get an audio check. Is this loud enough? This is by Modern Vintage Gaming, MVG.
2002, Randy Linden.
Well, that was an audio change between between the intro and then him talking. That's always an annoying thing when that happens. Let's see.
Linden, who's
All right, that's better. Okay. Game Boy Advance Quake. Okay.
Quake included Bleem, the infamous PlayStation emulator,
Bleem?
Dragon's Lair on the Amiga, and of course Doom on the SNES, is considered a master programmer, a rare breed these days. He understands how
A rare
hardware
breed
works
these days?
and how to take full advantage of it. He would usually write code in 100% assembly language, squeezing every
Holy
last bit of
shit,
performance
assembly?
out of the hardware.
What a
But
psycho.
in 2002, he wanted to do something new, and in typical Randy Linden fashion, he would create the impossible.
Is that the Game Boy?
This is
Holy
an unreleased
shit.
version of Quake running on the Nintendo Game Boy Advance.
Dude, that's
No
crazy.
heroes and no tricks, just Quake, or more specifically, E1M1, the legendary first level of the game, here in its full glory. If you know E1M1, everything is here. The enemies, the secret rooms, the switches,
Dude, that's
the art
crazy,
shops, all of it.
actually.
As someone who's run this level so many times, I'm immediately familiar.
Like, okay, so obviously we knew this is what it was because the title, but like it didn't really hit me until I saw him doing it on the Game Boy, and then you see that, and then you think about literally every other Game Boy game you've ever played, and you're just like, wait, this is the same thing that had Pokemon on it? Like shitty. Look, Pokemon Red and Blue were amazing and I love them. But if you look at this, you're like, that's the same machine playing this game? Huh?
With it, and nothing feels out of place. This is because Linden would build tools to import Quake levels into his version of the game.
Wow,
The GBA
that's impressive.
version is quite incredible. It runs at a good frame rate, especially on the 32-bit ARM-based Game Boy Advance. And looking closer, you'll note that the game has correct color palettes and lighting.
Yeah,
So if you
how?
do a darker area,
How the hell does
then
it
your
do that?
weapon will get darker as well. Other than the status bar, everything in this build is fully 3D, even the weapons
What?
in the game. Most 3D games on the GBA will use sprites for weapons, but this build cuts no corners. What you're seeing here is an earlier unreleased version of the Quake prototype that was released by Linden in early June, and the story of its development and how it was optimized so well that it could run at this level of performance on the GBA is quite fascinating.
Why did it
The
never
engine
come out?
itself spans 200,000 lines of 100%
Oh my God.
assembly language and
What?
features no references at all to the idTech 1 engine that was released by John Carmack as open source.
Wait, so he
Building
just
custom
redid the whole
engines
thing?
to run games like Doom and Quake is Randy's specialty, and he has very good
Bro,
experience
this
in
guy's
doing this,
insanely
especially
smart.
when we consider his previous work on Doom on the SNES. It's also important to note that Randy was not a Nintendo registered developer at the time, so the Game Boy Advance
So how the hell did he
prototype
have
of
the
Quake
tech?
began as a homebrew hobbyist project, with the main goal
Bro.
to send the game to id Software and see if they would be interested in publishing the game. This is the exact approach that Linden took when developing Doom on the SNES. He built a small vertical
Dude, this
slice,
dude's crazy.
had a friend send the demo to id Software, and of course, the rest is history.
Well, what's the history though?
The GBA was a popular handheld not only for gamers,
Oh,
but for
sorry.
homebrew
You know what?
developers. The
I do
hardware
take
was
back what
cheap,
I said because the Pokemon thing, I forgot it was Game Boy Advance. This is still insane for Game Boy Advance, but for a moment in my mind I was like Game Boy Color. Anyway.
to develop for, and websites like Lixeng.com would sell many Game Boy tools to help developers make games. The GBA ended up being a very open hardware platform. Ironic, since
That's cool.
Nintendo and other hardware makers don't usually share documentation with the public, but it didn't
I
really
didn't
matter in
actually
this
know that
instance,
about the
as
GBA.
ARM TDMI processor that powers the GBA was very well documented, and this was enough for hobbyists to provide tools to anyone who wanted to make GBA games without the need for an expensive official development kit.
That's pretty cool.
To write code, debug and test, Randy Linden would use a cable that connected his GBA to the PC via parallel port. This was known
Dude, look
as
at
an
that tape
NVV2
stiff.
cable,
Oh my
or
God.
multi-boot version 2. But it would also feature connectivity to the PC serial port, and this allowed the developer to perform remote debugging step by step if they choose to do so. As it turns out, a Game Boy Advance and an MBV2 cable performs pretty much the exact same features as a fully fledged Nintendo official development kit for the Game Boy
would you look
Advance
at that?
for the fraction of the price. His toolchain was able to flash specific blocks of data rather than the entire contents. Linden would build his Quake engine from scratch. It could pull in Quake maps, convert them to his format that the engine would use, and then run
That
them.
part is also
And what you're
crazy.
currently
It
seeing
makes
here is the
sense,
earlier
but
unreleased
it's very forward thinking, right? Like, cause if you're really just trying to test it, it would be like, oh, let me just like convert this one level and blah blah blah. But obviously this guy's fucking smart and knows if I make a thing that convert any regular level, then I can do it with every level later
Quake
on.
version that took 6 months to develop from inception to run level E1M1. All things considered, this was a very quick turnaround.
Yeah, that's
However, unfortunately, when
impressive.
this engine was operational, the Game Boy Advance was already in decline in terms of hardware sales.
Yeah, that's
So
probably
Linden
not
would pivot
surprising.
to development of a prototype that would use non-id software assets to demo as an engine to outside publishers. An updated Quake
Okay.
prototype was recently released by group Forest of Illusion and shows off the improvements to the engine. As compared to the original E1M1 prototype, you can see improved animations, point lighting effects, as well as improvements to the camera, and water is fully implemented as well. It also features stereo music and sound effects all mixed together on GBA hardware. But unfortunately,
impressive.
this demo was never pitched and sat on Randy's Easy Flash cartridge for years until 2022 when he dumped and released it to the world.
It's
So how
crazy.
then does Quake
He just,
manage
like-
to run so well on the GBA?
He just like kept it around. Oh yeah, by the way, this thing that I spent 6 months working on that I never ended up doing anything with. What a guy.
Hey, Vicious. We're learning about the story of Quake on the could have been, and how did he do it? So far, you missed some Magic the Gathering arena, and then I think next we were gonna dip into some Fall Guys since it's been a little while. It's been a little bit. You know, maybe see how the Fall Guys arena is going. Have myself an apple. Whew. Actually getting a little toasty in here. Gonna turned on the fan. Alright. So how did he do it?
GBA? Well, as always, it comes down to clever programming, intimate knowledge of the target hardware, and of course, optimization. At a high level, as mentioned, the engine was developed in 100% assembly language as step 1. Anything less would have had a notable performance impact. Linden's Quake renderer would essentially work by transforming polygons into a list of edges sorted by reciprocal Z, so the edges that are closest to the camera would become active, and then he would render individual spans for that particular edge, and then he would trace out each polygon per scan line.
You got all that for the test later? Like, I semi followed some of the general things there, but most of it is hand wavy.
Pretty simple and effective. But going deeper, Linden took advantage of some hardware tricks of the GBA to squeeze every last drop of performance from the hardware. Linden was also learning about the GBA as he was developing his engine for it at the same time, documenting CPU instructions and their timings. The GBA uses a 32-bit ARM processor that clocks at 16.78 MHz, but its memory distribution and architecture is what makes the hardware so unique and in the right hands so powerful. Nintendo would offer both a 16 and 32-bit bus, depending on where data would be stored, and its memory architecture would compose of 32 kilobytes of internal work RAM known as IWRAM. This RAM was the fastest, and it was the part of the
IWRAM?
AGB
Where's the
SoC
IWRAM
chip
in the
with
picture?
a 32-bit bus. Linden's approach to Quake was similar to
I
Doom
don't
on
know.
the SNES. He would use DMA or direct memory access to copy large blocks of code directly from the ROM to IWRAM and execute them. Of particular note would be the texture mapper, which was over 10,000 lines of assembly language code that would do much of the heavy lifting and use up most of the 32 kilobytes of IWRAM space. EWRAM was the external work RAM, and it was larger at 256K, but it comes at a cost as it sat outside the SoC. It was connected to the CPU.
What's an SoC? Hold on. Is that a sug on these? What is that? A system on chip (SoC) is a microchip with all the necessary electronic circuits and parts for a given system, such as a smartphone or wearable computer or a single integrated circuit. Maybe that means this part. I don't know. What I do know is I gotta look away for 20 seconds. So you're gonna have to fill me in on what he says.
Via a 16-bit bus. This would mean additional latency in loading and storing data. However, Linden would make use of the GBA's thumb instructions. Thumb is a subset of ARM, which are encoded into 16-bit words. EWRAM is the best place for storing and retrieving thumb data, and with the correct usage,
what does that
can
mean?
run as fast or even faster than ARM instructions. Linden would use EWRAM to store many pre-calculated lookup tables to perform many math functions for the 3D renderer. The Game Boy Advance has no floating point numbers, and Quake makes quite heavy use of them. He would also individually optimize multiplication in the
if Quake does a lot of them and then the thing can't do it, how did he do it?
Code, so it would use the fewest amounts of CPU cycles possible. But there's one more thing that's even faster than RAM, and that's CPU register variables. When it comes to computers and game consoles, the CPU will often have a small amount of storage within the CPU itself, where data can be stored and accessed very quickly. These storage cells are called registers. By default, the GBA's ARM processor has 16 registers available. However, the processor has 6 different modes that it can switch into with a simple assembly language instruction that can open up a total of 37 registers to the developer. These registers are also persisted, so if you switch out of one mode and return to it, the values will be retained. Linden would make clever use of these processor modes to switch and get access to the registers that he needed. I would switch to a particular mode, use the registers, and then switch to a different mode which preserved the original registers and gave me access to a new set of registers. When I switched back to the original mode, the registers were retained their values. This concept he termed bank switching was pivotal for performance. Having the values on hand in registers would always be the fastest method available. Linden would use self-modifying code to help with performance, which can
What? Self-modifying?
Reduce things like instruction branching, which can be an expensive operation and use many CPU cycles. It also helps reduce repetitive code. But self-modifying code is also quite hard to debug and maintain, as the source code may not be immediately understandable. In general, the addition of self-modifying
Hello, Toby. We're learning a bit about the Quake on the Game Boy Advance that never came out.
code is a fairly complex
But
area
morely about how fucking smart this guy was.
that requires clever programming. Other optimizations and tricks were used to place lookup tables at the base address of ROM, IWRAM, and EWRAM, so the code did not need to first do a load operation to pull the address of this data. Incidentally, this same optimization was performed with Tomb Raider on the Game Boy Advance, which we recently covered. There is a third type of RAM that we haven't talked about, and that's
There's a
VRAM.
third RAM?
And this is obviously for
VRAM.
graphics data. The GBA has 96 kilobytes of it, but it can also be used
How are you,
to store
Toby?
general purpose data. And Linden would use some VRAM, as the hardware has so very little RAM available for the system. It was slower than IWRAM, but because it sat on the SoC, it was still faster than EWRAM. With all these concepts, Linden knew that Quake would work on the GBA, but it would not be easy. It almost took 2 years from inception to the ending of the final prototype, and Linden admits that this was his most ambitious project, both in terms of having to create a
But then it
development
never
system,
came out?
learn the hardware, then write a full software system, very similar to Doom on the SNES project, but taken to a much higher level of complexity. But in the end, Quake on the GBA is a fascinating look at what may have been. In the right hands, the Game Boy Advance is capable of the impossible, and Randy Linden's Quake is certainly up there with some of the best impossible ports that I've ever had the pleasure to review on the channel.
I mean,
So
yeah,
there you
it's
have
gotta
it.
be
That
up
is
there.
Quake for the Game Boy Advance, and I want to give a huge thank you to Randy Linden for taking the time out to talk to me about this particular part of his life where he was working on the Quake project, as well as letting me get access to the E1 M1 demo as well. and really just sitting down with me and explaining the technical aspects of the game, how
That
it
is
all
cool.
worked, how it was all
Randy
optimized
seems like
to
a
run
fucking amazing
at
person.
a solid frame rate on a lowly 16 or 17 megahertz Game Boy Advance. It's quite fascinating to really hear his stories, and yeah, I just again want to give a huge thanks to him.
Guy is a
But
fucking genius.
let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments below. This has been a real fun one for me to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you like this episode,
No, that
don't
was
forget to leave me a
fucking
thumbs up,
crazy.
and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.
That was how was one man so smart? That shouldn't be legal. And the crazy thing is, he did all of that work, and it didn't even end up like mattering at all. It never even ended up into anything. So yeah, I don't have a team for ranking. I don't have a team for Peacock. I don't have a lot of things. I don't have a lot of things set. Look, I looked today. There was like people posting random teams they did for ranking, but there's no guide yet. And then Peacock, it's like all these teams with leads I don't have, except maybe one Rafine team, which I don't even think I had the subs for, and also don't know what the run looks like. So yeah. Not looking great. I don't know if I had more yogurt than usual or something, but I'm feeling very full. I don't know why. Oh, I forgot I have Sonic shoes now. Then there's those new Descend challenges or whatever. I haven't even looked at those either. I think that because there's some time there. I'm like pushing myself to finish eating this apple. Ooh. Yeah. I feel bloated. I feel a bit bloated. I have the pieces to make the big ship of dragons. I haven't actually made them though. I will admit I am very not inspired to do ranking or Peacock right now. I'll need some inspiration, I think, and motivating, perhaps. A little bit of both, maybe even. Excuse me. Alright, how do I do this again? This is the jump button, alright. Not the optimal path, but that's okay. Only 28 people make it, actually. That's not that many people. Let me get all the way? No. Unfortunate. We're definitely in the not the best here. almost got body blocked. I think we're in there. We're towards the later half of it, but we're in there. Okay. Too many bodies in the way. Too many bodies in the way. I might not make it. It's gonna be close. Oh, last. Best lead would be Sakuya or Rafine for Peacock. Well, if I did Sakuya, I could have Rafine as a sub, right? Or would that just be dumb? In my mind, it would be easier to do Sakuya because then you wouldn't have to maybe stall for actives or something. That have any sort of logic? I think that has some sort of logic. Sakuya Phenom. Yeah, so you wouldn't have to stall for skills, right? I would imagine that is a better idea. Alright, I'm gonna stop chasing. Practice my jumping. We're good, we're good. Well, okay, that was a little... I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I was the last one. Wait, I qualified? I'm living? Is that what just happened? Calculated. I was just baiting the chat, obviously. Okay. Yeah, I was just fooling with you, you know. Sakuya Phenom, huh? What am I doing? We need to... Okay, we gotta grab the things. If I stand so still, the camera is not helping me. I would like to... Don't look at me. The perfect run? The perfect run? No! 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 I need one more second. Okay, of it. What a strat. I actually just pulled the Drax. If I stand still, they can't see me. I feel like that should not have worked as well as it did. But we take those. That guy had a good strat. He's in. I think I feel like the W's I'm getting are not exactly the most skill based, but maybe, you know, sometimes you need a little bit of luck on your side. Turn things around for the franchise. This guy's got a good spot. It's a great spot. If he gets chased, he can just drop it and get out. Or rather, I mean, he can just like jump down the thing. These two are grabbing each other. Oh, they didn't make it. Well, going to a finals. If we win somehow, if we crown first game, we have to just quit after. We have to. Just one and done 100%. I don't even know what I would want. I don't even know what I would want. I know it wasn't bad though. I don't think I've ever even come close to winning this. $11 is a lot of people. Which way is it spinning? Where am I? Am I in the middle? Oh, I'm in like the worst spot. The hell? This is just terrifying. The whole thing is terrifying. What up, Sonic? Just pass it by, don't mind me. Wait, I'm in an okay spot. Wait, now I'm not. It turns around, it turns so quickly from being like decent position to terrifying. There's a lot of people left still. And now is when it's gonna get crazy. We gotta run straight for a little bit, I think. Oh, there's a... what? Have I gone too far? No. Three people left? Uh-oh. I gotta run, 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 I gotta run. Uh-oh. 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 I jumped too early! I couldn't see. You know what though? That was my best ever, I think, on that one. It was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. Oh, now they're kind of getting a little in each other's face a little bit here. Uh-oh, who's gonna make that jump? Oh, that guy! Oh, what a dive! But it's not enough. It's not enough. It was enough! Oh, impressive. You know, though, first round attempt. So, Sakuya Phenom can work. Probably have a bunch of subs that I don't have. And then also, go ahead, now I have to take like 2 hours to learn every single floor. Very cool. I'm excited to have to do that. And by excited, I mean I kinda don't want to. Peacock's not even a cool title name. Let's be honest. It's kind of the God title name is easily the best one. That's just a sick name. Oh yeah, I have God status in the game that I play. No big deal. No big deal. God is easily the best one. Seeing a random ass like Japanese character is not interesting. Devil's pretty good too, actually. Devil's a pretty cool one. What's better? Peacock is not in English? Oh, okay. So it's also just not that interesting. Dude, if people think the ones that are the Japanese characters are cooler, they're just weebs. Straight up. Straight up. How is that weeb? Because you're like, oh my god, it's like a character that could mean anything. I don't know, it's so cool looking. It's not boring English. Nah, man. It's not. It's not a cool, unique. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Not looking good. Not looking great. We need help. We need help. We need help. We need help. We're not gonna get there. 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 We are not qualifying. We are not qualifying this one. Am I in last right now? I gotta be close to last right now, surely. Alright, I gotta reach this next swing when it comes up. I also gotta clutch the later portion here. Right here we go. That guy almost fucked me. We can make it now, because I clutched. It's possible. Clutch me, clutch me! Oh. Go, go, go. We're in. If you think God is cool, you're just base. I'm assuming you mean basic. We do know what it means, you just assume we don't. I mean, we know that it means peacock, but like, oh, it's a character that's not English, therefore it's cool. It's like, no. It could just be the fucking dollar sign. Like, it is... It being a Japanese character doesn't make it cooler, is what I'm saying. The same thing as if the game was all in Japanese, and then the title was some other word, and the symbol was a dollar sign. It could just look cool. But it looks cool because you aren't used to seeing it because it's not English. You pretty much proved my point. Not necessarily the weeb factor, but more of the... It's cool. Because it's a character. But it's a letter, it's a word. Okay, good start, good start. How did this guy go so fast? It's going down faster. Giga Chad didn't even jump for most of that. Okay. No. Ouch. Kind of annoying that sent me backwards. Kind of annoying that sent me backwards again. I'm making it though this time. Okay, I lied. Did I just get grabbed? Oh, it dived me! Oh, I dived too early! I should have made that. I should have not have gotten disqualified there. I was there so fast. I was there so fast! The Gaunt font is bad. It could definitely be better. It could definitely be better. Honestly, I kind of think all of the titles are pretty lame, if I'm actually going to be honest with you. I just think it's funny to use the God title and act like it actually means I'm a god at the game, because I know I'm not. I think not having a title is what I would actually choose, and probably what I would do at some point soon. Because I've gotten, what, the Star Drill title or something after that, and I haven't even opened it in the mail. The King title, I forget what that one looks like. But that one would probably be good for the same reason that the God one's good, in terms of the word. Like, oh, I'm a king at the game. But I don't remember like what the font or the coloring or whatever is. Now, if it was peacock, and then you had like a peacock emoji, now you're talking. Now that's funny. Now that's more exciting than a random Japanese character or whatever. Like, that's funny. more about what you achieved. Yeah, but I also like don't care. It's also part of the reason I would almost rather not use titles because in many cases it's kind of like the crown thing, right? Where like, oh, having multiple crowns, oh, that means I'm better. But at the same time, oh god, make it, okay. But at the same time, like some of the crowns you like more than others in terms of how they visually look. So then you don't want to change to like a newer one or whatever. But in reality, it would make you look worse because it doesn't signify you have as many crowns or whatever. Me and this guy are racing. He's gonna beat me. Almost, almost. The title is what that holds. Yeah, I already just, yeah. I know you wrote that before while I was talking and playing, so. But I kind of explained my position. They're similar to crowns, but they're kind of like what crowns were during certain early times, where like a lot of people maybe didn't have crowns yet. So having a certain symbol was like kind of cool, maybe. No, Sonic, don't. Oh, Sonic. He was so close. But yeah, part of the reason why I'm like not necessarily always that interested in doing the title is because I really just don't like having the symbol of the title doesn't matter to me. Like having it on my profile or whatever. For the same reason why I don't care too much about what my crown looks like either. Like, look man, I know I'm not the best in the game. The stone is one of the reasons, actually. The stone is one of the real reasons. And like does feel good when you beat it. But a lot of the time, maybe not a lot of the time, but some of the time, it feels, even after you beat it, like it wasn't really worth it. Like all of the time doing it was not the fun and accomplishment that I felt from some of them was oh shit, he confused me there, the rhino, was less than maybe, like it didn't equivocate in the end. Like people will say, you know, they play Dark Souls, they lose to a boss 100 times, but then when they beat it, it feels like an accomplishment. Most of the time, if there's a dungeon like that where I have to do it a bunch of times and then I finally beat it, a lot of the time I do not feel like it was all that much of an accomplishment. More often than not, it feels like I got the silly RNG things to pass that I needed or whatever. Like I didn't get annoying Skyfalls at the beginning, so I didn't have to do 20 extra runs because I accidentally killed the first floor. I needed to get a perfect amount of stalling, and it's like, okay, man, sure. Gotta get the accuracy. Yeah, exactly. And now, what I all just said doesn't take away from the fact that other people would feel differently. Maybe they do feel that sense of accomplishment from having to do it a zillion times to get the right thing to happen. Sometimes, I mean, certain times I definitely do feel that way, but other times it feels less of an accomplishment and more of like, so glad that that's over with. Second COVID booster, nice. Almost like a work thing, where it's like, oh, finally finish that stupid work job that was being a bitch, you know. Oh. Alright, get out of my way, you fucking people. I am the traffic, though. I didn't quite get the bounce I wanted. Forgot that I'm supposed to jump to go a little quicker here. Forgot that that was a thing. So, I mean, I'm not saying every time I do it, it takes a gazillion runs, to be fair. Sometimes it has, though, and on those times, like I said, sometimes it does feel like an accomplishment, and then other times it has felt like I need the perfect everything to go my way to beat it, and that's what those runs are the ones that are the gazillion run ones. Usually the runs that require like perfect stalling and no skyfall or special skyfall, all color, you know, all that shit. Ice Queen? If you could design your own ice cream, like it was the RPB, what would it be? Or, you know, the Vicious or the Toby. What would it be? And you could go, you know, it doesn't have to be flavor. Obviously, it could be fucking, you know, what do you call it? Okay, I don't know why, what did I trip over? What did I trip over? I'm watching the replay? I didn't trip over it, I tripped over a person. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Would you be like, you know, you could go, you know, cone, a banana split, you can have crazy toppings, like whatever your custom, like somehow a local ice cream place made official thing on the menu called the RPB, the Toby, the Vicious. What is that? What does that look like? You eat banana ice cream. That's pretty custom. Okay. Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake. I didn't even know that was an ice cream. In a waffle cone? Okay, okay. Like the, not like, yeah, waffle cone being like the proper actual cone shape, not like those like flat bottomed ones. Those ones aren't waffle cones. Those are I guess those are just regular cones. What do you call those? The non-waffle cone. Chocolate dipped waffle cone. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Now I want some custom. That actually would be chocolate dipped waffle cone, strawberry cheesecake ice cream. These are the great inventors of our times. Would you put anything on top of it? Any toppings? Any like sprinkled top stuff? They're called cake cones, but they're not cake-like. They're still like, this cake is like soft. Why are they called cake cones? Fresh strawberries on top. Wait. Chocolate dipped strawberries on top. Huh? How about that? Sugar cones, that's what it is. Yeah, sugar cones. I was blanking. Thank you, Chad. Sugar cones. What the hell? Where am I? What's going on? I can't look at snowballs? Snowball's blind my game, apparently? I can't, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I have to look I have to be backwards, apparently, when there's snowballs. Nope, okay. I have to play back, I can't play forwards. I have to play backwards. It's not even, I'm not even backwards anymore. You guys think I'm gonna qualify, though? What was that? I'm literally on the worst. Okay, now we can't see again. Alright, we gotta go through the middle here. We got unlucky. We had to guess. You could even see people kind of glitching when they spawn in here. Alright, well... what the hell is going on? Even that screen was fucked up. What the hell is going on? This this streamer, this game is okay. There it is. There it is. We were waiting for you. Thank you. It did it for me. I was gonna restart the game, but it did it for me. That was like, for some reason, the way you wrote that RPB, your game is fucked up now with the caps. It made me think of like Germa chat, where people are like, this guy is a psycho. Like, this guy is fucked up. He's zooted. He's zerking up. Whatever they say. Okay, so Toby wants banana. Didn't really say cone or not cone. Or toppings. But RPVs, we got waffle cone, chocolate dipped waffle cone, strawberry cheesecake, apparently Ben and Jerry specific, chocolate dipped strawberries, or just fresh strawberries on top. And then I believe there was no mention of whipped cream. But that's the RPV. Okay. That's the RPV. That's not bad. Chocolate dipped strawberries are fine, no whipped cream. Okay. I'm trying to think if there would be any. What about like chocolate drizzle? You know, like the chocolate like syrup drizzle or whatever. The vicious would be an ice cream cake of a fruit kind. Like a fruity flavor or actual fruits in it? Also, that doesn't really work as well as far as our scenario about this being like an item on the menu. I guess unless they already always have it pre-made and then you could like order a slice of it. Like, you have to picture. Yeah, I guess you could. It's a little bit of a stretch, but you could. There's a world where it's possible. Okay, speedrun strats. Speedrun strats, maybe? Speedrun strats? Oh, I fucked it. I needed to dive there. Just shoot me up or backwards. Okay, well now I know. This is first round. We're still trying to just qualify. It's fine. People are in my way. These people are in my way? Okay. So the problem is sometimes the dive is quick and then other times it is very delayed. Yeah, sometimes it is quick and sometimes it's delayed, and that's rather obnoxious. I feel like I might not qualify now. I'm in last, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you didn't give that to me? How? How does that not count, dude? How are you doing that to me? That's actually insane. Okay, that was delayed. What the fuck? That's trash. One of your other favorite things to get is Ben & Jerry's chocolate dip waffle cone with cherry Garcia ice cream, with cherry flavored ice cream, with cherry chunks and dark fire chips. I would do chocolate drizzle on that. Nice. See, we've kept upgrading it. That was not a GG. That was a BG. I played terrible. My dive, my insta dive strats are not refined. I have not mastered the insta diving. Jerry Garcia. Run it back, run it back. What's the Ben & Jerry's one that has like the fish in it or whatever? Like the chocolate fishes or something? That one called? I do remember Cherry Garcia. You gotta say it like that. Cause no my kid, no my Garcia power kid. Fish food, yeah. I feel like that was one that people liked. Yeah, something, whatever. The spelling isn't that big. Yeah, see? Toby even just said he likes it. Those are good. It's just crumbs. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was just like chocolate little fish things, or if there was like, like, you know, like something on the inside of the fish, the chocolate fish or whatever. You know, a filling or whatever. I never had it. Chunky monkey. Funky monkey. Chunky monkey is there like I imagine there's some sort of thing in there to make it chunky, whether that's like peanut butter things or chocolate things. Okay, like why wasn't I allowed to dive? I don't understand. How did I not make that? Did I have a body in my way? I don't know if that helped me or not, but... Oh. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that? No, sir. I refuse to believe. Give me? Give me? Dive me? We're making this? Okay, that stupid guy's fucking body was in the way. Fuck that guy. We're not gonna make it. We gotta make plays. We gotta make plays. We gotta insta-dive. Okay, what? Why can I dive that fast then, but I can't dive that fast any other time? Why is this... The game just decides to change the rules? I don't understand. Big air? Yeah, go. Give me the achievement. Go ahead. I dare you. Walnuts. Oh. GG cap. No, GG, that was me. The classic. No, okay, so the problem is, sometimes spamming Y to dive immediately decides to work. And it did at the end there, where I was like, I gotta make plays. Like, I actually made the play. But then the last dive, it decided to just keep like doing it so I didn't move anywhere, whereas at every other time in the level where I did that, it would be on a it would delay, and I was trying to mash Y so it would come out as soon as possible. I don't, there's some magic about this I don't know. Don't spam. Yeah, but except the entire rest of the level until that point, spamming just made it so it come out when it was immediately off of the cooldown or whenever it would allow it to go. So there's something about it I don't understand, but that's okay. I'm still happy because I did make that play, and I did the part that was the hard part, and that was getting in front of the guy that was in front of me. It's just that the end of it did not go how we wished. Besides, we're talking about ice cream. I don't know, and I know I haven't given my answer yet, and that's because I don't have an answer. Because I don't know. I don't know what my ice cream custom would be. I tend to like keeping things basic. But I also haven't had ice cream in like a decade. Oh right, the bottom's actually faster, I think. I mean, not if you go halfway and then go down, but well, that was cool for a moment. What the? I'm already over here. Alright, here we go. I'm making it. I didn't make it. Okay, we might not qualify now because of that. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. There's a lot of people in here. These people got in my way. I was gonna jump the hammer. Yeah. GG, that was me. That was me. Get me out of this damn game. We go again. Oh my god, I'm being stream sniped by absolutely no one. So there's a few things, like historically, if we want to go through my ice cream history, there was periods where I was doing a lot of sherbet, like the green or the orange or whatever sherbets, or the it was like a pink one maybe as well. But there was a period where I was doing a lot of those. There's a period where I was doing a lot of. It was purple? Black raspberry, I want to say? There was a period I was doing a lot of that because my dad did it, and I was like, you know, Dad's awesome. So this, you could tell how long ago this was because that's you only say that when you're like a child. I want to have what my dad's having. So I was doing that. And then there was definitely a period of time where I was doing like slushes / Italian ices type of deal. There was a period of time where I was doing soft serve, and then like a standard regular ice cream scenario was like cookies and cream Oreo stand like El Clasico. I don't know if I've ever done this level. Okay. Okay. Oh, that kills me. Okay. Actually, that put me ahead of where I was. Okay, what? I don't know what's happening. Game? Ban me? Okay. We know I'm not in first, but that's okay. Punch. Thank you. We're not gonna make it. Punch. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. We're making that one though. Looking for escapes. Look for escapes. We're going. Next one. Okay, next one. Okay, next one. We're making it. We're making it. All right. Made it. The streak has ended. Am I missing any other like ice cream scenario? I did not say them all in order, by the way. I'm just. Oh, there was definitely a period where I was having fraps. When at the ice cream, it would be like a cookies and cream frap type of scenario. Those were really good too. Those were always good. I already mentioned slushes / Italian ices. I think I covered most of them. I think I covered most of my ice cream history. Alright. Don't fuck this one up now. Which means I'm gonna instantly fuck it up because there's too many bodies in the way. Gonna trip me. Wait. I got help. I'm alive. What? 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 Let me out! Let me out! Let me leave! Like the opposite of that, what's his name? Eric Andre thing. Let me in. Let me out! The opposite. Okay. I have to pee again. We're gonna do that and then we'll load back in. Alright? But back to the ice cream for a moment. Yeah, I've never really been much of a toppings guy. You know, some people like sprinkles or jimmies. Some people connection error. What the heck? Some people like their fucking like M&Ms or little mini Hershey Kisses or things like that. I maybe had dabbled in some M&M on top here and there when the situation arose with like a vanilla ice cream sort of thing. Like when it's like, oh, there's ice cream, vanilla or chocolate, and then you have these toppings for whatever the situation is, like a birthday party or something. Like sometimes, occasionally, maybe I tried some M&Ms. It's all right. The M&Ms with it, it's okay. I would definitely, I think putting in, you know, some Oreo cookies and cream style is superior, but the other, this is like a weird, I know this is illogical, but there was something that always kind of bothered me about how the M&M coloring would like leave weird streaks in the vanilla ice cream. Again, I know how insane that sounds. Okay, that guy tricked me? What the hell was that? That guy tricked the shit out of me. I have to dive over. Genius. Real men of genius. Can I dive to that from here? I can. Okay. M&Ms always get cold and hard as fuck. Yeah, that was part of it. That was part of the reason I was not usually a huge M&M guy. It was always pretty hit or miss. Okay, I'm bouncing. I'm a bouncer. Streamer? Not enough. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Everyone's abandoning ship. Get me there. Thank you. Oh, then we're gonna die because too many of us went to the left. Oh, it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. There's no bounce there. There's no bounce here. There's no bounce here. We gotta... There's no bounce here. There's no bounce here. I'm just getting betrayed. I'm just getting betrayed. Okay, thank you for leaving. Somehow only 6 people have finished. That seems like a miracle. I think we need to make some plays. Okay, good start. Good start to the playmaking. Now let's go this way. We go this way. It's simply quicker. We gotta wait for this one. Do a little shimmy, and bada bing, bada boom. Somehow, some way, despite playing just awfully, we still made it. But yeah, the M&Ms often just get turned into like... I know that some people like crunch and random things like that. Most of the time, I'm not a fan of random crunch. But I would be lying if I said there were not some occasions where I had the M&Ms in there, and I was like, you know what? I'm glad I had the M&Ms in there. Because I did. I would be lying if I said that didn't happen. But in general, I would say the M&Ms is not all that great. I'm trying to think of what other, like, there was some other common toppings that people would include in those types of, like, oh, plain ice cream but a bunch of toppings, you make your own thing. And a lot of them I just thought were always trash. Oh, jelly beans or jelly bears or whatever. I just felt like those were always terrible. Why would you put that in the ice cream? It just seems like a strange choice to me. Simply do not understand. Going for the middle is always a trap there. We're not gonna make it. Don't go left. It's always a trap. I was still correct, but what's happening? Okay, that was How in the logical world did that happen? We are probably in trouble. Okay, we're probably in trouble. No, we're making it. Not the smoothest, but we made it. We had to like take 2 weight pieces on that one door, which was a little rough, but yeah, jelly bears, jelly bean, whatever the fuck. No, not jelly beans, like gummy bears. There's the word I'm looking for. Gummy bears, not jelly bears. Okay. Whew. Yeah, gummy bears I always thought was a weird one to include in those sort of mortgage boards of toppings. I think of others. Let me just like Google ice cream toppings. Ice cream toppings list. Classic ice cream toppings. Cherries. I understand some people like cherries. I understand some people like whipped cream. Sure. Caramel sauce, you could say that's similar to chocolate sauce or strawberry, whatever. Chopped nuts was always one that was a little odd. I could see why. Again, it's sort of similar to the M&M scenario. They want like random crunch, but not really my thing. How am I doing this again? Oh, we're not getting that. We're simply not getting that. I'm gonna be the hero and grab this thing so we can get up there. Ring me? All of the rings are over there? There's no rings near me? Hello? Could I use some help? Okay, thank you. What the hell? How did that thing get moved? No, they're gonna beat me. Okay. How? Punished. Punished. Okay. No. You're all stupid. Why the fuck did you move that shit, you dummies? I'm not gonna fucking make it. Keep getting jebaited. Awesome. Sick man. Why are you pushing it, you dumb fuck? Can I not grab that? There's no way. I have to go on an insane streak, and it's gonna start by going over here. Yes, it is. Okay. Then I gotta make this. Then I gotta make this. There's 2. We need a good spawn right now. We need a good spawn right now. Spawn me? Somebody? Some spawners? Any spawners? We can't wait. We gotta check somewhere else. We're going here. Okay, we got 2 options. Here we go. There's 1. And we're making it! Okay. Okay. We made it. Peanut butter shell? The hell is that? Sesame brittle? I feel like that is something I have seen before, but it is a rare one. Getting your flu shot tomorrow. Apple, these are not real toppings. They're making things up. Basil peach compote? Is that even a word? How do you come up with basil peach compote before you say sprinkles in this list? Are you a psycho? You're gonna list prunes before sprinkles. What is this list? I'm not even looking anymore. You clearly are not of character. You clearly are not of character. All right, hold on. We have to play a video game. Banana Man made it. Okay, I see you, Banana Man. I see you. I see you. We also have Mecha Godzilla hanging out. this way. Look at all the Among Us ones. What goofballs. For here, there's a lot of people in the other one. Play it safe. Okay, this is okay. Waiting for the trick to happen. Gotta be some sort of follow-up. Okay, alright, we got jumps. Any jumpers? The thing with the jumps is I just want to be away from other people so they don't mess up my jump, really. Which is dangerous, because you kind of want to be at the front, but you don't... Because if people miss the jump, their bodies can be, like, in the way. But at the same time, you don't want to be with all the other bodies, because they might, you know, nudge you when you're jumping and... Like, oh, how did they... That got bananas on top! What the... I don't know if Banana died or not. It'd be kind of funny if they're running on the top. Oh, he almost made it. I think I saw his body on the way out there. Is getting flu shot with a follow-up, or is getting COVID booster with a follow-up flu shot a good idea? I guess they couldn't mess with each other, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm no doctor. Okay, here's a list by a actual human being. Fudge is listed, strawberry syrup, caramel syrup, buttercup. Marshmallow fluff is a little out there. That's more of a New England thing, but even then I don't think I've seen people put marshmallow fluff on as an ice cream topping. However, mini marshmallows definitely were a topping I sometimes had seen for sure. Chocolate sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles. Brownie pieces is a thing that happened, but that's a pretty rare one. Graham crackers, yes. And Teddy Grahams, yes. Yes, that's familiar. Variety of chips, like chocolate, white chocolate, butterscotch, mint, peanuts, walnuts, cashews, pecans, handles, and all these sorts of nuts. Pumpkin seeds? I don't know about that one. Hold on, I have to try to win the game. Part of the reason I'm doing the run back and forth instead of the jump is that I simply do not trust people, but also that it gives me kind of a sweeping view of what's happening. I'm jumping. Well, that guy got tripped up for some reason. I don't know what happened there. Yep, I got tripped up because of this guy. Stop! Stop it! Holy shit. Slow it down a little bit. Some solo jumps. Okay, a little more running now to catch back up to the correct side here. Nope, go this way. We're living, we're living, we're living. Oh, that was close. Me and this guy. Oh, mama. Let's go! I was about to say I was gonna start panicking because I knew we were too far down, but let's go! My first Hexa roll whenever. Let's go. That's how winning is done. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Oh yeah, animal crackers was another topping. Sometimes you see that a little bit, not as often. M&M's, peanut M&M's, Hershey's Kisses. Reese's peanut butter cups cut up a bunch, kind of. Occasional. Yeah. 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 Anyway, we covered the toppings I was looking to cover. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. And we like to see it so much, but also that it's about to be 8 o'clock. I feel like it makes sense we switch games. Is that a crazy idea? I feel like it's not out of this world. The question is, what game? Showdown? Super Auto Pets? Some other third thing? I don't know what the third other thing was. But it is pretty good timing. We got like basically a solid hour in there, and then bada bing bada boom. First Hexa roll win, baby. Is Vicious, are you actually starting to like auto pets now? Have I converted you to an auto pets viewer? Which, by the way, new auto pets video went out today. By the way, BT dubs and stuff. Well, I'm opening Steam then, because maybe we'll do Super Auto Pets then. There's part of me that wants to do Showdown a little bit, but at the same time, we could do Auto Pets, and if we just get like an instant 10 piece, then it's like, all right, winning Wednesday, we won, we're moving on, and then we could go to the next one. Like, we could just do that. We could just do that. Alright, so one thing I need to check though. 17 gigs of space currently? Okay. Steam is still launching. Yeah, I think. Let's turn off the friends list. Let's have the game open, and then while the game is opening, I will go to the bathroom. Again. What the? Hold the phone. Okay. Screen me? There it is. Okay. What the heck? There's a patch? Okay, so foods and things and stuff. Okay. Sure. Turkeys. Oh, okay. Turkey buff. Spider. Maybe better. Giraffe sound intact. That's all that matters. Some renames. Some stat changes all over. Shark's easier to snipe, perhaps. Turtle. Turtle's a tier 4? Or no, okay, alright. There's a bit of a... Okay. You want to decline. Okay. Hold on. So this game is usually quiet. So I will turn our sound up. But it does mean I will leave the music off. Okay. Maybe? Hold on. Hold the phone, hold the phone. My sounds? My sounds? My sound system? Not you. I want volume mixer to double check. That's there, that's there. Their desktop audio was there. Okay. Oh, I know why. Because this is there, but we want it somewhere around there. Okay. Alright. Are we ready, chat? Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, those first 2 times that didn't go well. It's a day later. It's September 7th. I've reevaluated. There's been a patch, and we're going back in. I'm not necessarily saying I'm against some of the things that happened last time. I still think giraffes are great. I still think that peacocks are fine. Like, I was sort of starting to doubt them, but let's be quickly an obese pet, which is a problem that's scouring the nation with lots of irresponsible pet owners, but that's not what we're here to discuss. What we're here to discuss is how we're going to draw this game, I think. Okay, we're gonna lose, never mind. We're going to lose. We're going to lose, and that is a little bit loud. A little bit louder than I anticipated. So, we could look for a level. We could look for a level. We could roll. We could save this, and then... Yeah, that doesn't... I mean, switching the stats doesn't... Nothing matters. Frog in front because maybe there's a moth unit we trade with. That's all I'm saying. See, look at this. Frog trades with the Giganto Otter. Then we got a 2-for-1 with our, and look at that. It's almost like we know what we're doing. Kinda like how we bring this down a little bit more. Okay. Ooh, I like, this is fun. This also is a cool way to see what's in here. But look, peacock we like, swans we like. Jellyfish we don't necessarily trust all the time, but let's see what we get. I'm taking a dolphin. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm not opposed to a bluebird, but I'd rather have gotten it earlier. So I'm gonna freeze this, I'm gonna roll. We'll wait on the frog level. So do that to, I guess, buff a frog? Yeah, sure. Why not? This looks like a win to me, but I didn't actually do any math. This just seems like everything that they have gets one hit, and we'll have one unit that at least survives, plus an early dolphin snipe is just gonna kill something for free. So that just feels like that makes sense. Then we go here. We could wait. Could wait. Let's do a roll first. But we're not going level 3 frog. That's crazy. Let's just do it. I'll take an early sheep. I will do it. I will also... I don't really know why swapping stats would matter, but I'm gonna do it anyway, and you can't stop me. Yep. Yep, that's just what I decided. Dolphin snipe something, trade with something. Oh, this is not this. Okay. The camel is gonna get 2 swaps, but trades with the frog. This is going to... I think we win here. We win. Alright, so turns a day rest has been profitable. I like me a giraffe, I like me a toad. Camel's not the worst. Dolphins here. One thing I will say is that because there are almost no defensive items besides garlic, garlic is king. If we ever see a garlic, we're putting it on something and we're freezing it. That's just what we're doing. That being said, I'm kind of interested in a kangaroo. However, I would also like a level. Never mind. I like a toad. You can go. I know you've done a lot. That's great. Oh, I always forget how spooky that is. That's like one of those bullfrog, like bull toad, whatever. You know, those deep, guttural. Okay. I guess we're dolphining. We're trying to get some early wins. I put meat on you, but I kind of want to get rid of you. I would be interested in swapping stats with a kangaroo for a little bit, but I also don't want to like sell this because then this is better with the kangaroo, but then I'd have to sell the toad, and then if I did that, I should have done the kangaroo thing here before buying the toad. That's the real lesson. Yeah. Okay. We have to wait to sell anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna do this. Put you in the front, and then we don't want to swap. We put you in the front. Yes. Yes. Okay. The snipe from the dolphin, if it doesn't kill, means the toad will use a weakness, so that's still good. Double sheep, you say? Oh, if they sniped the horse, that would have been awesome. Sniping the horse would have been so good for me. These death animations feel a little bit slower. I don't know if I love that. But our kangaroo gets to be pretty big, and in fact, big enough. In fact, big enough. Am I flawless right now? Okay, we're not flawless, but... I will do this. I'm willing to change something stats, but I don't know what yet. I've already said if there is a garlic, I will take it. I will also do this for this turn. I would rather maybe that have hit something else, but we'll stick with this still. The weird thing about this kangaroo situation. Oh, that's a... Wait, the garlic, not enough. Are we winning? We're tying. Okay. I didn't know what was going on. I just prayed that the garlic was gonna save me. Okay, we're not reaching a bison likely. We're not really. We could whale and get some weird stuff. A mantis is fine. A level 2 dolphin is a little weak now, especially because there's gonna be crocodiles soon. I don't know if I'm looking to do that really, but at the same time, I do want to transfer these stats, huh? Let's roll once here. I don't think I want any of this. I don't think the swap stats works with Cupcake. That sounds like that would be broken. It is far too late for a jellyfish, and a dillo is whatever. It's not really gonna do much. Late peacock here too. I'm really not loving what I'm seeing. It's also kind of a late giraffe, but it's not the latest. It's like a turn or two late. But I have to sell and swap something. I guess I don't really care if the sheep... Yeah. This is definitely questionable. And this is certainly a questionable decision. But it will give us some triggers, and I'm honestly not opposed to a whale either. The problem is you can't really whale right away because you'll lose a ram, and then having that ram doesn't really do anything anyway because it doesn't really work the kangaroo. So I'm just gonna roll. I shouldn't have even done this. Am I willing to salad? No. Okay, so I think we took a temporary reduction in our team's capabilities. But I do think the swap stats with the kangaroo is going to help. That's a little unfortunate. These are going to not trade kangaroos because that was not what we wanted. And we're going to lose by 1 HP. So like I said, that slight reduction was unfortunately enough to pass us by here. I would love a level. I really just wanted to level my sheep. I think the snail is not good enough. Level my sheep? Level my dolphin? Level my sheep. Yes. Yes, I will. Toad is too good. The dolphin's doing 5 damage? Nah. I'll do this. This could, like, do a lot of extra sheeps. I don't really know what you change it for. Maybe you, like, get rid of a giraffe. You know what? We're looking for... Actually, is there anything good here, tier 4? You know what? Salads are the best besides a garlic, so I'll keep a salad. I could maybe be convinced to take a deer, but we'll see. We'll see. I think our stats are a little low. That turn wasn't the best. There was a lot of fishing, but at the same time, we did end up getting... This rhino is going to get 1 trigger here. Weakness? Do you have another weakness, please? Do you have another weakness, please? Can I have a weakness? It doesn't matter because garlic was enough. Garlic sheep saved the day. Okay, so we're 5 wins. This is like better than pretty much any other time. I'm garlicking you. I don't care. I don't know what to do. You're gonna do so. You're 4 4 2, so 8 8 plus 3 is 11. This is 1 and then a 5 5, but the 5 5 kind of does 10 because it's got chili, so it's also 11, I guess. But if you get this level 2, it's better than this one. But this spawned 2 units, so maybe that matters for some other reasons. 2 units. They both do 2 triggers on the kangaroo. Our kangaroo is only level 1. I don't know what's going on. I kind of want to do this, though. I think this is probably better, buffing the rhino. Kind of maybe consider doing that last turn. I don't know what I'm doing. I will roll. This is kind of good with the sheep, though, too. And roll. I don't know. Okay, hold on. 3, 3, 4. Everything's level 3. Okay, but it's 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so if we... Here's the plan. Next turn, we get rid of... No, this is just... I should just get rid of a giraffe right now. This is just better than a giraffe. And then we just move you back here. Okay. I don't want another garlic yet. But my thought process is, we will take a moose, we will take a deer. Change the sheep with the deer, because it'll be a tier 4. Then that way the poodle can do that. Putting the moose in does mean one of these 2 will swap get the poodle stat, but having the moose also means that it's probably a little easier to get stats. We keep the 5 because the moose does the 5 and the 5 and the 5 and the 5. Even though there's 2 4s, but we're going to buy those 2 4s. Are you following? The poodle, we might be a little late, we might too late in the scaling. We're too late. This peacock's gonna eat us alive. This peacock will simply eat us alive. Even with the weakness. Even with the weakness. We're simply dead. You're simply dead. Okay, our whole shop is frozen. We're selling this, doing this, doing this. We are freezing this. Are we getting rid of a toad? We do. If we want a moose, we gotta put something up here. Because we want the moose, Buffy the Rhino. But then you need the. I feel like it's always wrong to get rid of a toad. So we'll see. We'll see. Level 4s, level 5s. I love that. I love that. That's good enough. Thank you. Simply thank you. I know there was that one, but this is okay. And we are fine with the sushi, and let's see. Can we catch up with scaling? I don't know. It might not be quick enough. They got some big units. He's gonna snipe the deer? He's gonna snipe everything? Our damage is just not quite enough. This is... Oh, it was because of the parrot. Okay, because of the parrot. A little too late, I guess. A little too late, a little too many snipes. What is... Dog bones? Snacks? We're snacks now instead of whatever it was? Points? Okay. Let's try again. We simply must. Sure. Let me be an elderly legend. They eventually... Well, I would say they eventually become elderly legends, but that's not true. There are plenty of legends that have left us early in life. Whatever that magical music-related number is about fucking like 27 or something. Every Kurt Cobain and whomever else, whatever. Trying to make me go to rehab. I say no, no, no. Whatever her name was, I don't even remember. Do this, and then a second ant is better. And then this, and then we ant level up next turn. Ant to ant to ant to ant. Okay. First ant here. So, my thought about the garlic and whatnot was pretty good in the middle, but we couldn't transition. Once we got to like tier 5s, it was like a little too late. The frog never really got to... Like, we transferred some stats to the roux, but we didn't have anything with a D. Like, if we had something with 10 stats to transfer to the roux, then it's like, alright, now we're talking. But yes, and yes. This is... Does this seem familiar to anyone? Okay. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. If only you were here moments ago. If only you were here moments ago. You're too late. You're too late. Obviously, this otter's on the chopping block. You could go for a cupcake. We simply didn't have enough money. Hit my beetle. Hit my beetle with the ant trade. Hit my beetle. Hit my beetle. Hit my beetle. Oh. Because we could have one-shot the camel there, which would have been nice. We are unfortunately going to draw. If I had the dolphin in front, we would have won. So, that was what I had, but we got seahorsed or something. Okay. I mean, you're just bad. I would rather have a blue... No. One roll? I would rather have you for one turn. Yep. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so ants to ants. They got a dolphin that's not gonna do anything. We're gonna get a 2-for-1 with the beetle. They have a... Okay, we might lose this one. They have a... Yeah, we lose. Big camel. Unfortunate. Big camel, unfortunate. I feel like the battle speed is slower. I don't know what happened there. Early giraffe. Yes, I will. I would love
to pill this ant. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I will. Hit the peacock? That's fine. I guess we're doing this. Giraffe. They still got it. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, considering, like, you could just keep buffing the beetle and go big beetle or something. That early garlic is gonna be a killer. That early garlic is gonna be a killer. We're so dead. We are, in fact, so dead. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay, alright. I thought maybe we were about to make some moves. I feel like this peacock is not gonna work. I feel like this peacock is too late to apologize, as they say in the business. We need a garlic. That's what we need. We need a garlic so badly. Does this still trade? No. That's gonna give their he's gonna get an extra buff because of that snipe. Okay. Okay. They had a snail and we lost. Yeah. They had a snail and we lost. Level, please. A goat. Not even really like a buy-sell thing happening. None of this is good. Whale? No. Garlic? Yes. Honestly, salad. Thanks. This beetle is likely gone because we did not get the level 3 plus bison combo. It is still doing what I want it to, which is trade with like a moth unit. This garlic is going to do so much. Look at this. It's gonna take us. Wait, but are we still losing? No, we're tying because the toad over. No, we're losing. We're tying. I don't know. The toad overwrote the bee, and we actually needed it because we would have lost if it didn't. Streamer, is this the same run? No, I promise you, it's not. The dolphin is still sniping. It's still maybe killing things. None of these do anything. I really oh, there's the bison, but it doesn't matter. What's the other option for food? It's just cupcakes and apples, right? So I should be taking this? Yes. Okay, you hit one of the units I wanted. We're not. There's no way we have time to try to go level 3. No. This giraffe is also like we want to change that out for a poodle or something. There is the meme of the pineapple on the rhino. Our rhino is not strong enough for that yet anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We do have to keep the giraffe on our garlic to best unit though. Which means this rhino is unlikely to really get any triggers. We are gonna. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good money. Okay. 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 Our peacock being level 2. Our peacock being level 2 is at a turning point. However, I think we lost a little too many rounds in the early game. So I don't think it's really gonna work out. However. Is it time? Would I rather sell Dolphin and try to get extra scaling? Or would it's only doing 5 damage? Some things are dying to 5 damage. Lowest health enemy? That's gonna sometimes kill a toad or something. I don't think it's enough. Like, you really... I understand this giraffe is only doing a baby bit, but we just gotta hope. We gotta hope that this hits the seal, and it did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this is why we did this part. In case we get the poodle. I understand that between the seal and the rhino, it's gonna choose one, but that's still pretty decent. And we're just looking for some level ups and follow ups. None of those. Also, none of the. Honestly, the Siberian Husky instead of a seal would be kind of decent. It would buff almost everything, but we'll think about it. We'll think about it. I still like the order. The poodle maybe should go behind the seal, but whatever. We're anticipating the seahorse, and then it's gonna. Double garlic is scary. This ant, no, this ant is too big. No, we lose. There it is. How did you get so big? You don't even have many scalers. You don't have any scalers. How did you get so big? How did they get so big, chat? How did they get so big? I don't understand. Okay, give me another, please. Please. I don't know. I don't know. Fever me. I simply don't understand. Let me be a jolly no, you know what? Let's be a comedic president, because they're all jokes. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. We are going to win. This weekly is driving me insane. I've only had one run that got over like 5 wins, I think. Sure. That was an adorable noise, their ant. I'd rather not level up to get a level. An appeal. I'd rather level up for level 3. The early eager scallywags. That's a pretty good name. This is unfortunate with this the math. Okay, that was good ant luck. I think we're winning. We're tying. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, now we go bing, boom. Why is it always you? What did I do? What do you want from me? Why are you here? Maybe. I simply do not have interest in Spider. I don't know. So one of the weird things about this weekly is the fact that there's no cucumber croissant overtime upgrades. So the whole start with an early unit and let it ride by giving it an early croissant or something, it's not really a thing. So you would think that we are going to get absolutely stomped. So you would think that means you're looking to like pivot, and generally teams will have weaker stats, which has kind of been true. However, all of a sudden we'll run into a team and it'll just be ginormous. There is a lot of potential level ups here, so I understand the appeal. I guess we're gonna hope we get something. I guess we're gonna hope we get some level ups. Do we really want this peacock? I don't think so, but at the same time, we're rolling for levels. We're simply rolling for levels. Not exactly what I had in mind. Switch you? Switch you. Switch you? Hit you. Hit you? Hit you. Okay. Please. Snipe something. Snipe me like a ox? No, you're gonna snipe the cricket. They lose a bee. That means the ox gets another trigger. We lose because of the snipes. That's happened like 2 or 3 times now. He snipes on crickets that are in front of oxen. The damn oxen. Okay, we gotta do this. Hit. I don't even care who you hit, to be honest. The whale? Whale does nothing. But we also don't really care about this otter anymore. Am I doing this again? I guess I'm doing this again. I'll move you here, though, and move you here. I don't know. We don't have a giraffe. We're not getting any scaling. Ooh, double ant. Okay, I see you. Sniped. We're gonna win. Thank the Lord. It does seem like the pineapple is not quite necessary yet, but you know what? This is a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna put the pineapple on it yet. That's a little too psycho. I refuse, but There's our level up for the jellyfish. A microbe. Microbe? I don't think that does anything. We're no longer doing that. I think it's a little too. I think we gotta do this. It's a giraffe. And then we gotta. I'll meet a giraffe. I'll meet a giraffe. Is this my order? Yes. Yes, it is. We do want to get rid of this beaver, though, because if we're looking to get more jellyfishes, then we need to get more level ups, which means getting rid of a beaver, so we can get something that's more easily level upable. What did the... I didn't even catch what... What did you eat? You ate an ant? Okay, that's a big seahorse. We are going to lose. Okay. Okay. I think a can kind of makes sense. Not for any of these units, though. I will take it. Do I want to take it now? I do want to take this now. That seems like a good idea. I know we're losing a 5-8. 8-7. I can't do math. Hit the jellyfish? We'll take it. But you're no longer the one getting buffed. We would also love to see some garlic. Could potentially swap out this one for a toad soon here too. Not worth switching any stats. So let's... You know what? A garlic is going to do us better this turn than a salad. Let's do this. Move you here. Move you here. Now this team's looking like it's got some legs. Now this team's looking like it got a little legs. Level 2 lion obviously goes insane. Double garlic. Okay, hold on. We killed 2 units though. We are going to be in a good place. Yes, we are. The swan is on the chopping block a little bit. The money is obviously great, but it's the follow-up of the fact that we want to keep buffing and getting level ups if possible. So I thank you for your service. I guess I would rather salad first. This dolphin is like sort of also in a way on the chopping block. Not interested. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The jellyfish is gonna fall off soon here, but I think toad level would be good. You're not gonna happen. Okay, this turn did not go as hot, but buffing the lion still makes sense. Toad is not level 5, right? That's like level 3 or 4 or something. I didn't just break my lion, right? That would make me sad. That's a big cricket. Wait, snipe the ox! Snipe the ox! Thank you. Thank you for sniping the ox. And look at that. Garlic. Garlic going to town. Okay. So the snipes are still clearly good. We could buy a mantis. For what? We already just... I know we just put the garlic on you, but... Well, we want to do that still anyway. This is doing 10 damage with the snipes to 2 weakest units. That's like still pretty good right now. The giraffe isn't the best. See, the thing with the mantis means I have to make room from 2 things. I would have to get rid of, say... I mean, I could have the jellyfish for a turn and kill it, but I'd still have to get rid of maybe... I don't know. You know, I don't want to... Mantis is too... I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. That is what I want to do. Yes, please. I need to remember not to take a big man. So... we stay here. Now our lion is going to be going big time. Especially with this garlic. It's a big ant, but we're going to double snipe here? He did kill our toad, but that's okay. We're gonna kill like almost the entirety of the rest of his team with this lion. Okay, we gotta get wins right now with this lion before. Oh, what a beautiful level giraffe! Thank you. We cannot buy you. We cannot do it. We cannot buy you. A level 2 moose? You're gonna give me a level 2 moose? You're going to tempt me in such a way? Just do this. Just do this. I'm simply confused. We're on lethal. I am simply confused. I'm freezing the whole shop. I don't want to. I don't want to think about it right now. We'll think about it later. We can't even do anything about it this turn anyway. Let's just move on. If we lose this round, the game's over anyway. And look at that. They have an amazing team. Hold on, though. Can I really let go of the lion after that just happened? Can I really say we're abandoning a lion after that? That sounds crazy. We're not doing that. This is so... Because I love me a moose. That's the thing. You know I'm a moose man? And you how dare you tempt me so? That's all I have to say about it. And then you give me another one? You're simply just rude. Make the giraffe more likely to trade? Make the toad, because it doesn't have anything. We don't really have anything else that needs garlic, I think. So, we don't care about any of this? Okay. We're gonna try and buff this lion. We're gonna try and have the dolphin be able to still kill things. Oh, the kangaroo? Yes. That's still a big frog. But we have a bigger lion. With a little bit of a jellyfish backup. Okay. So here's the thing. The jellyfish is gonna get basically no more skilled stat upgrades. It's really only getting giraffe. That said, I will stake this giraffe. The dolphin in the front has still been kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe that's just because we haven't lost, and so I'm just assuming that it's been nice. But no, 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 no. Toad. Everything else already had. We can't do it. We got to roll for levels or items. None of those are good. And now I'm not taking an apple. A pizza I will take. I guess I'll take it. Roll me. A Stegosaurus is so good. No, a Stegosaurus is so good. It does. No. We're doing what we're doing. We're doing what we're doing. We're doing what we're doing. This dolphin's about to fall off, though. It's barely been able to kill stuff. What the hell? You're gonna kill a hedgehog and then shoot a toad, and then the toad's gonna die from the hedgehog? Oh, 1 HP! 1 HP twice! We got 1 HP twice! Okay. Pizza me. Roll me? No snaking. You are not snaking me. We can't. Buying a meat does nothing. Buying a garlic does nothing. If there's a scenario where we draw or win again, this doesn't even make sense, but whatever. Then what else am I gonna do? You're gonna be a 40-40? We're gonna have a 40-40 and a 22-25. We got 2 stakes in the back. Oh, their dolphin's dolphining, and I'm dolphining their dolphin, but they also have a crocodile. What's happening? Okay. Fantastic that our dolphin was able to trade with another unit, by the way. They were full sniper team there. Croc snipes, dolphin level 3 snipes, parrot extra snipes, and we still made it happen. There's no way it makes sense to do this, right? We just gotta do... So you're gonna double... So if we get you to 25, you're just doubled. So we should probably buff One of these. One of these. Why would you do this? Why would you give me honeys? No. We don't need... Well, maybe we could... This is super lethal. Shall I make him a 50-50? We have one more roll. One more roll. Much... Ooh. This is probably better. A level 3? Look at that. I got an achievement. Dolphin. And if for some reason there's a draw, we can get a level 3 lion for an achievement too. Here we go. Here we go. It all comes down to this. We can get some snipes. We can get some snipes. I would have rather you snipe the turkey, but... Our lion no longer has garlic because of the bear. Do we still have enough with this? Do we have enough? You're passing back weakness. Thank you so much. We have enough because we have steak. It has been done. We've won with a level 3 dolphin. What can I say? The dolphin came in so many times, but at the end of the day, it worked. And what do you know? A jellyfish run that actually worked for me for the first time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. And there we go. Recording stop. And again, this was a special stream recording, but whatever. I already ended it. Anyway, I'm taking a screenshot. Turn for... Whew, chat. Would you have believed the stream title when you came here? Would you have believed the stream title when you came here? When you first up, would you have believed it? A winning Wednesday. I don't really like the dog bones, I'm not gonna... Or the snacks. I'm not a huge fan of that part, but... And that... What did I say? We got the 10-piece. Magic the Gathering. We got our wins. We had like 1 or 2 losses in there. Whatever. We got our wins to get the max rewards. Fall Guys. Dude, if we won that first game, though, ooh, that would have been so nice. But you know what? Got revenge, persevered, talked about ice cream, eventually got my first hexa roll, cylindrical, whatever the cinnamon roll was. And then a little bit of pain, a little bit of Super Auto Pets pain, struggling. This weekly has killed me, but I got there. I got there. That was also like my first lion time I actually popped up with a lion, but that's because we got it on the level up. I should have said that before I ended the recording, but whatever. Anyway, it's 8:45. I think it would be a good idea to end on a high note of winning in Super Auto Pets, as opposed to doing like 2 or 3 games in Showdown and having bad things happen and ruining the mood. I think that would be a sound decision, in fact, to not do that. What do you think? Also, I don't know what Friday's plan is going to be now. I kind of hit all the things I wanted to hit with today's stream. Or all the things I had in mind I was able to do. We should raid Gingy, because we hadn't raided them in a while. They're playing Fall Guys, and they're better than me at Fall Guys. Gingy, baby. But let's raid Gingy, why not? Why not? Yeah, so thanks for hanging out. Wonderful times. End of the day, we had our struggles for sure. But, yeah, I don't know. It was good. I liked our ice cream conversation. We got to think of more fun little theoreticals like that. That was nice. Otherwise, I will see you Friday. There should be a YouTube video like every day this week, by the way, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, I will see you in the next one. See you later.